Let's move on to the next topic. We get this question a lot. Like, why should you get a CARPE tablet instead of a Garmin, or instead a regular rugged phone? Maybe you shouldn't, right? Maybe the Garmin is actually better for you, because this product, the CARPE tablet, was made for those users who are already using a phone. Okay, they have already ridden their bikes with a phone or a tablet, and they like the experience. And probably they like it because the Android is an open system. They can install any app, they can try hundreds of apps, and they can adjust the device to what they want to have during their trips. Like some will want to use OSMN, others the locos, Google Maps. Some want to use like WhatsApp for sharing their location with their friends group, and they like this openness to install whatever they want and use their device however they want. Obviously, on a Garmin, you can't do that. You cannot install other apps with to get new features. Garmin will be as it is. Probably they have some updates, but it's nothing like the Android ecosystem where you have literally thousands of apps that you can choose from and find whatever works best for you. So this tablet is for those who have already decided, I want to use an Android device on my motorcycle. And when you take that step, when you decide that you want to use an Android device, it's actually not as easy as you may think, because you will start running into the typical problems. First, you need it to be rugged and waterproof, which shortens your list of possible devices. Then you will need that even the charging system is something solid, secure, that will not compromise the waterproof of the device, because sometimes you have this waterproof device, but then to connect a USB cable to charge it, you need to open this cap where you will insert the cable, and if you do so, it's no longer waterproof. Water will get inside there. And then there's more stuff, like you need a screen with a lot of brightness, right? Because you will be riding in direct sunlight. You probably will want something a little bigger than a phone. So the available options start to reduce. Like if you want a tablet with a lot of screen brightness, with a charging system that it's waterproof, so either contact pins or something else, or wireless charging or whatever, there aren't many options out there, right? There's probably only the Samsung Active Tab and some rugged phones and tablets with some sort of wireless charging that you can choose from. Because this was so difficult, we started doing our own tablet. Currently, the product that we have is a tablet that is waterproof. It has two different types of charging. You have contact pins on the back, and then you have this M8 screw type, which is commonly used like on roadbook stuff. And this won't fail. This is indestructible, and it's one of the best charging systems that we found, especially if you are doing off-road, because this will resist to vibration. Water won't get in, dust won't get in. It's really solid. Then we've basically added the screen with more brightness that we could find on the market. Then we made an holder specifically for this. So when you buy it, you are not just buying a tablet. You are buying a tablet. You are buying an holder. You are buying a power supply, cabling, and all that. So it's a full kit. Okay, there are at least two more things that are really, really hard to find on an Android device. So even if you find an Android device that works better for your setup, there are at least two more things that are really hard to get on any Android device. And the first one is the fact that most Android operating systems, they are built by the manufacturer. Each device will have its own build, its own operating system. And unfortunately, manufacturers, they all want to brag about their battery life, and they are not building a device to be stuck on a motorcycle, always on, always using GPS. So obviously manufacturers that don't consider that types of usage. So you will probably run into problems like background services getting killed. You won't be able to get like, or at least it will be hard to get some simple features like the tablet automatically turning on when it gets power and turning off when you disconnect power, which is really cool to have on a motorcycle, right? And on our device, we build our own operating system. So we remove anything related to battery management, like killing your apps or killing background services. We have auto turn on and auto turn off, which are really cool features to have on a motorcycle. So with this, you can make your tablet automatically turn on when you turn on your ignition, and then when you turn off your ignition, you get this message showing you that the tablet is going to shut down after some seconds, and you can allow it to turn off or cancel it and keep using it on battery. Then we have like options to keep your screen locked, which is also something really annoying on a motorcycle. On some devices where it's really hard to accomplish this, you probably have to install third-party apps. Some of them work well, others don't work that well, but on our tablet it's included. So you can keep your screen always on, that's an option. Then you can lock to a rotation so that when you incline your motorcycle, you won't see the screen flipping, like going from landscape to portrait, and that's also another cool feature. And then the last one is not most, all the Android devices and Apple devices, for what I know, they all work at this locked GPS rate, which is 1 location update per second. Doesn't matter if it's an 100 euros device or a 1000 euros device, they will all work at 1 location update per second. So if you are a really precise measurement, for example, if you are doing a road book, you probably want more than that. The faster it is, the better it is to calculate your travel distance, for example. Because a travel distance is calculation in a straight line between 2 location updates. So if they are 1 second apart, it means it's a straight line from this location update to the other one at a 1 second interval. If you could have 2 location updates per second, it means each distance calculation is done on a smaller interval, so you get double the precision. Well, obviously this depends. If you are on a straight line, if you are riding on a straight line, it won't make a lot of difference. But every time that you're doing a curve or every time you're not on a straight line, the more location updates you get and the smaller and faster the distance calculations are, the more precise they will be. And on this device, we are not using an integrated on GPS on the chipset. We have a standalone device GPS. It's a new blocks. Now it's an M9, and it can do up to 10 location updates per second.